Hello, today I'm going to review the Sonic figure from Sonic Prime. So we'll start with the articulation and move on from there. Starting there, he has articulation in the neck that moves around, articulation in the shoulders and in the elbows, in the wrists. He has articulation in his legs, in his knees, and in his shoes. And that's a pretty good amount of articulation, I think, for this figure. And I'm happy he has elbow joints. And I think these figures are a little bit taller than the normal Jakks specific figures. They almost remind me of the collector's edition figures that they do every year now. So I think these look really good alongside them. And next we'll go on to the texturing. You can see he has like a lot more fur. It's like molded into it and it looks really good. Reminds me of the movie Sonic figure that they put out that had like the fur and stuff running down it. I think Sonic figures look way better with fur, and I think the characters in the games do too when they actually define all the fur and stuff on them. It just makes it look better, I think. But you can see he has some green eyes like he always does. He has like a little smirk on the side. And on his chest, it has that same kind of tan color. It's a little bit lighter there, I guess, where it's printed onto blue, but it still blends in pretty good, so it's nothing I'll complain about. He has the tan arms, and he has some little detailed gloves. I like these a lot. It would be cool if the fingers had joints since the hands on this one feel so much bigger, but they don't, which I don't really mind, but I wouldn't mind if they did have that. But the gloves are very detailed, as I said. You can see all the little joints in the fingers, and the palms have like little squares and stuff in the pads of the hands. I like that a lot. Around his legs, they're relatively the same, except I think they're longer than most Sonic figures' legs are. And the shoes are really cool. They remind me of the Sonic Adventure shoes, and they have a lot of detail put into them, so I do like those quite a lot. And you can see he has a lot of detail, as I said. I will say this figure has a little bit of a harder time standing up, I think. I think it's because the quills on this one are so much longer, which I'm not complaining. I do like the long quills on this one, although I'm not one of those Sonic fans that cares so much about the quills that I boycott a game over it. But I do like the design of this figure a lot, and I would give this one a 9 out of 10, just because I think the joints could be a little bit stiffer in the legs to hold them up more, but they still do the job. I just can see those wearing out over time. And the paint job on the belly could be a little bit lighter, but as I said, it's not the worst thing in the world. And the seam lines around the top are very visible, although not as bad as those collector's edition figures are, which those should have the least visible seam lines for their prices. And this is a way cheaper figure too. But as I said, I really do like this figure, so I give it a 9 out of 10. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.